Right, I'm going to start the VOD, so... Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. I'm just Repute, joined by Vor for Gbyte vs BH Euro Cup qualifier match. We missed the first map, only caught the end of it really.
Well, actually we caught the last 15 minutes.
Okay, that's a fair chunk of it, isn't it, Vor?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Where BH came out on top, it was extremely close until the last power-ups. Let's look at the team. ZLT, Brazil, Smoggy, Izzy for Gbyte. For BH, Empish, Kanin, Fookie and Snapcase. Decent lineups there, Vor. Who are the star players, the people to watch out on this map? Intervention.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure about this Gbyte lineup. I don't know who ZLT and Brazil are. I don't know if those are aliases, because we played Gbyte in practice and their lineup was actually completely different to this. Or was that a different team we played? I thought that was Gbyte we played the other day, but maybe it wasn't.
I don't know, we've lost to so many people recently, it could just be any random from any server.
Well, I don't know, it just can't have been Gbyte we played the other day, because this team is entirely different. We must have played another Hungarian team.
Well, it's quite an active community.
One with Dash and those guys. I don't know what team that is.
Dash played for front. Anyway, gonna go live. There you go, Fookie's point of view.
Star players, Kanin and Smoggy.
Kanin, the man on the first map, starting off with ZLT. Getting that plasma and yellow spawn. Oh, nice frag on Snapcase there. Perfect plasma, and to finish it off with a machine gun.
Took his own teammate now though. Took 2 rails.
Yeah.
Unlucky start in some ways.
That's the 50. I'm going to switch round though to somebody more interesting. Brazil is in this LG area. They're going to go down to Snapcase's shotgun, who's only left on 4 health himself. Now quad could be up any time from now till 59 seconds. So teams do generally on this map want to get into that position early and lock it down. There it is, an early one. No one's there. Fookie takes it, only 45 health. He's only got a railgun with 1 bit of ammo in it. I'm not sure what a rail is called. Maybe a slug. That's it. Yeah. Red's going to be up in a second. He does pick up a shotgun from his teammate as well. Rocket launcher.
Really need some health. That'll do. That'll allow him to push out. As long as there's not too many railers focused on taking him down.
Well, he's decided just to sit back and secure the red area, so perhaps that's a wise decision with his health not being that strong. And Smoggy just... Well, that was...
Yeah, just decided to come up the bounce pad for no reason.
Let's have a peek. How you doing, guys? Got nothing to hurt you with, but... Nice view from up here. Now, Fookie in the lightning gun room at the moment, you would say that's one of the key weapons on this map to control Vor.
I would say it's the absolute best weapon on this map. Without a doubt. It's useful in so many different areas. Rail, of course, is good on this map as well. But... you know, Rail is not as strong as it was in Quake 3. It would have been a much more important gun with the Quake 3 damage values, but I'd place Lightning Gun ahead of it.
Fookie's got a nice stack still. He's just survived completely from that quad after he got the red and healthing himself up slowly, keeping his weapons.
Yeah, they are playing quite passively, as you can see from where his teammates are through the walls. This is allowing Gbyte to slowly move in on that red, but they're defending it well.
Yeah, good positions here.
You would look for them to go a bit more aggressive. They do have weapons. The armor advantage can be used to push out and take that mega, but we're not really seeing that so far.
A lot of teams will try and push and force their way onto the rail as well. Get control of that key. I mean, you see the damage just dished out to Fookie by the railguns.
Yeah, and this is because they are so passive at the moment, BH.
Quad up in a second. Smoggy just spamming it down with the Rockies are going to do some serious damage, in fact, and that worked out brilliantly with his rail combo. And look at this. Gbyte have taken control of the red armor. They just didn't drop down, they just took it out from distance.
Yeah, it was smart, because if their whole team is at quad, it's suicide to jump in. All the routes in are easy to shoot.
Yeah, Fookie getting caught in the back by Brazil. Remember, Gbyte need to take this map.
Yeah, this is their map though. And you know, they ran BH close on BH's map pick. So they should be reasonably confident going into this map.
7 frags down, but that was generally down to the initial minutes of control of the red by BH that led to a quad grab as well.
This Mega's been sitting on spawn for quite a while. Finally taken, I think, by BH.
There's two sides of the map, neither team really wanting to push out.
Yeah, I am surprised because we've seen teams recently play this map quite aggressively. Yeah, if you are holding red, we've seen teams push out, make use of the red by looking to take over the rail area and at least pushing out to take Mega, but we're not seeing that from either team who've held red so far.
That's actually excellent work from Brazil. I mean, he hardly took any damage and dished out a hell of a lot there. Almost getting caught out. 30 seconds until the quad.
Only thing I'd say though is this sort of way of playing the red kind of favours BH because they can just set up their rails and look to hit Gbyte as they move out.
Moved out, taken down by Mpish's rail. He's now picked up a rocket launcher from that as well, and it is just before quads. Oh, is he taken out by his impressive?
But look how hard it is to get up that bounce pad.
There we go, they could do the same
3 railers up here
as Gbyte just did to them on the previous quad. Brazil takes it though and does survive. Oh, that rail dropped down.
That looked like it went through the wall of it.
Good long distance plasma from Mpish as well, and he does have the yellow armor pickup from the plasma spawn point. Just getting railed in the back.
Yeah, that's a great rails by ZLT.
Out of nowhere as well, and he's got his teammate a railgun out of that. And here, looks like both teams going to be aggressive on this red armor platform. And there can only be one team who comes out on top of this, and it is Gbyte. BH just have no weapons to work with. Looks like they got one shotgun player up the back, but he goes down.
Teams are tied. They came back from about a 7 frag difference there without really giving any up.
Red leads.
This looks like it's setting in for perhaps another extremely close map here. We are already a quarter of the way through.
But you would think, having killed pretty much the entire of BH's team, that they would be looking to go more aggressive here. Maybe we'll see something from Izzy, but no. Looking at that yellow, he should be able to hit rail onto anyone who picks that up. But, you know, it's been sat there so long, finally makes an aggressive move.
Oh, good shotgun work as well. I mean, he somehow survived and avoided.
Yeah, this is really good play because, you know, without a lot of weapons for BH to work with, they're going to have a hard time killing him in this sort of area.
Yeah. And like every Hungarian in history, he's got amazing rail. Check out his stats now, he's hitting 50%. That's kind of the minimum we want to hit at the EC standard. So run out of ammo now.
It's going to be coming up any moment for him though.
Once he grabs it, he'll probably leave, especially as quad up in 7 seconds. There it is, and he drops off. Quad up, he's a little bit late, but his teammate does get it! Oh my god! Somehow managed to survive with those point blank range rockets, but did eventually go down, and we're back on Brazil's point of view. As it's another titanic clash over this red armor. This time BH look like they're going to come out on top.
Yeah, Gbyte gave up a few frags to steal that quad, and as a result, after the quad is dead, it's BH who've come out on top holding red, and Gbyte might have the tools required to take it back. We'll see. It's another good rail from ZLT. Hard to really tell who has control of this red at the moment.
Yeah, reminiscent of an old DM7 match, both teams fighting over it, vying for that small advantage you gain by controlling that area.
As we've seen so far in this game though, it will settle down eventually and one team will settle to back off towards the rail in the yellow.
Looks like BH.
Looks like BH, yeah.
Following Snapcase here, 5 seconds until this Mega, they do seem to have a time on it. I think his teammate's going for it.
He's moved away.
Yeah, I thought I saw his teammate going for it, but
no one's picked it up.
Picked it up. Yeah,
but it is
spotted.
BH to eventually pick it up.
30
Bookie.
seconds till the quad war.
Yeah, that's time for one more red for Gbyte, and then we'll see if they look to move in early to try and hold it. So far, we've seen quite desperate attacks just as it's about to come up.
Bookie very cautious moving around there. They need to get this lower yellow. Oh, terrible plasma. Doesn't hit anything. Snapcase there. But it looks like Fookie did enough. There's Smoggy, dives in, perfect time, using his armour to his advantage, gets pummeled!
Yeah, that's
by
unlucky
Kanan.
in some ways. But it was strange the way he was aiming LG then. He was almost aiming it like a rocket launcher, afraid to shoot someone directly in his face. Which is strange. 9
frags is the difference, Gbyte's favour, this is their map choice. BH taking the first map. Looks like we could be on our way to a third at this rate as we approach the halfway mark. But still close enough, could go either way.
Hungarians are quite well known for really liking this map. So it's interesting to see that this Hungarian team has also chosen to make this their home map. But 9 frags is not that much. It only takes a good minute or so's play from BH and it would be quite close once again.
Could, like the last map, pretty much come down to the last power-ups and who plays those best. Now, everybody should be aware that after this game, we do have Poland versus Denmark in the Nations Cup, the lower bracket final, to see who will meet Sweden in the grand final. That should be a pretty amazing game.
It should be indeed.
Kanan just getting his second mega in a row there. So he's the guy keeping track of that. He has got an LG and a rocket.
It's going to be really important that perhaps he can get hold of some armour. And then he'll be in a really good position for this next quad, which is rapidly approaching.
That's a really good push on Smoggy, but he's run straight into Izzy's rocket launcher. He's only got one rocket to work with himself, so he's lost pretty much everything, but he used it effectively.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage there, but the status of his teammates is going to be really important here, because he was the guy who looked to have been taking the power up.
He didn't have the armour, so you can only guess his teammates were the ones stacking the armour. Here goes Smoggy diving in. BH do get it with Empish, and he's now got a shaft to work with. The yellow armour's up, but he needs health. 12 health.
His health.
He's not going to survive.
Anything will kill him still. That'll help. No mega for him.
Oh, upper pump pad, almost caught by the shaft, but this is an excellent push. Takes out 3 of the Gbyte players. The 50 is up. He does manage to grab it. Look at this, 2 frags difference. They brought it all the way back, and they've got control of red armor area. You couldn't probably see a better quad run, considering the health he started with.
3 kills is really important because that means the rest of his team can look to put pressure on Gbyte, who would have all spawned. Well, 3 of them would have all spawned with nothing.
You see how conservative BH are though. They won control of red, but they all stuck within that area, even though 3 of Gbyte's players had gone down.
Yeah, you could say perhaps that is a bit too passive, a bit too defensive, because once you've killed 3 people and they've all freshly respawned, that's the time to look to get on top of them and really keep the pressure on, because they are still 2 frags down.
We definitely know that from watching Duel, that Cypher gets a kill, he definitely takes advantage. You see on a map like Hub, you rack up your kills then because it can only turn around, and if you're in control and don't take advantage, next team or player will take advantage when they're in control.
Excellent.
I mean, at TDM, if you've spawned and no one's putting pressure on you, you consider yourself fortunate, because machine gun against any weapon, unless you've got a teammate helping you, you're pretty much helpless.
You can pump in 50% MG and you think you've done a good job. Then you watch back the VOD and you see, oh no, they're looking pretty strong still. Here's quad. Fookie takes it. Oh! Just step back for a second. Really step back into the line of fire, but he has survived with 24 health. He's got a plasma to work with. The 50 was taken relatively recently, so it won't be coming up anytime soon. The red's not up for a while either. You really can't do anything with this quad.
No.
Oh! Where did that come from?
I can't believe there was someone in there.
teams are tied.
I didn't hear it. It must have been a spawner, but Smoggy's done an excellent job there. Just peeking, pausing the rail. I guess the pummel kill on Snapcase is second of the map as well. 2 frags is the difference. Gbyte ahead again. And we'll start to see if they will start pushing out a little bit more than BH were.
Once they have a red armor, they should be looking to do that.
I think when they're working in the EC, all the other top clans will be much more aggressive on this map, I would expect. I mean,
it's not a mindless aggression. You know, once you take advantage on the map, you need to keep the pressure on, otherwise that's just allowing the other team to recover.
I think generally you would say the advantage with the red side of the map is not to do with you've got more armour, you have equal armour. If anything, less, because the shards, well, the shards actually are LG as well, but it's the fact that you're more closed in together as a team, so with the 2 yellows spread out across either side of the map, you've got to work a lot harder and spread out a lot more.
Exactly. Someone from red can push out around the back towards those yellows. They can catch out individual members, you know, from the team on that side of the map.
Was
but then
fight over it. Empish, excellent position. Oh, he does get it as well. He's going to take out perhaps all 4 Gbyte players. Misses that rocket though. Hits the rail.
Yeah, and that's everyone on Gbyte dead. Terrible position to be in with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, this should set the control of the red for the next couple of minutes. Oh god, his movement is really letting him down there.
I don't know if it's nerves perhaps, or if he's got the quad, he's got to do something and he's feeling the pressure.
Oh, that rail was definitely. But he gets 2 mil frags out of it, so... Oh, look at that aggressive push from Smoggy, and that worked out absolutely perfectly. That's where you see the newer 100 damage shotgun allowing you to make those aggressive attacks when the opportunity arises.
It's not quite as ridiculous as the old shotgun, but it's actually useful, unlike the previous shotgun.
Yeah, I think it's the right balance now, isn't it? I mean, that position, that allowed him to be aggressive. At 80 damage, you probably wouldn't have risked it. And before, you would just be running around the whole map.
He'd have had a smaller chance of doing what he did.
You say like each team is pretty well balanced on the player skill set. There's no like superstar player within either team, is there? I mean, you might say Fuki's the big name, but he's not really a TDMer, so...
He's not a TDMer and he's not a dominant aimer either.
Extremely intelligent jeweler, of course, but... 8 frags, the difference. BH's favour. There's only 2 quads left, and quads generally where either team are getting the frags. And the turnaround of control. Kane in good defensive play for a second, but... Oh, there we go. Snapcase with the rockets. We see how important it is to block off that top point. Fuki gets the quad, absolutely surrounded by Gbyte players. We didn't actually switch to him for some reason.
No, that's strange. He didn't switch to me.
Did he die? I think he died, didn't he? We're in the red armor area anyway, and Kanin does get that red armor. Got a shaft as well, and they've built up a bit of a lead, BH here. 10 frags.
Yeah, this is a crucial period in the map to have a lead as well, because you know their defensive style is now going to actually be really effective. Because there is 1 power up left, but Gbyte aren't really going to be comfortable relying on a power up to make up an 11 frag gap.
There you go, that's quite a good push in though, so far. And it looks like they're going to get control of that red. That's a really good spawn in a sense for BH. He does drop off a little bit early. Probably could have stayed up there and grabbed the red as it spawned.
Oh,
but oh my god, how's he survived?
That's an amazing pummel kill, but it never should have happened.
It looks like his mouse locked up there. Didn't quite turn. The ZLT goes down to the shotgun against Fookie. And, well, here we go. Still 10 frags. This is working out brilliantly for BH.
Yeah, and they're doing a much better job of staying together as a team, and they might be losing frags, but they're also still gaining frags. And it has stayed 9 frag gap down from 11.
It's all going to be down on this last power up. 10 seconds away.
9 frags is a lot to make up, even with a quad.
Oh, Smokey going down, and he was in the best position to defend the quad area. Is he getting the frag though? It's going to be important. It looks like the quad is going to go to Gbyte. Now they need to make it all up. 6 frags is possible.
1 minute warning.
Wait, that's 7. Just got to get on with it though. That's 2. 5 frags left.
Oh, his teammate's blocking the shot, but he gets kills. 2 kills from Smokey.
He doesn't know where to go, where to look.
I don't think he's getting any calls on where they are.
Oh, got to dodge that rail! Snapcase just took his time. Very calm there, actually.
There was a very important shot, and he delayed it just to make sure he hit it.
Now, there's still 30 seconds left. It's not a massive gap for frags. It can still be done.
This is a great position for Snapcase and his teammate to be in. Almost impossible for anyone to come in and kill 2 of them.
Impus should just sit back, perhaps. Yeah. 4 frags still a difference. 5 seconds to go. That means it's over. There we go. Congratulations, BH. They have reached the Eurocup finals. 2 maps to 0 against Gbyte. I think Gbyte were previously in the Eurocup as well, so...
No idea. I don't remember, to be honest.
That's a good turnaround. Congratulations to them. Right, we are going to take the stream down. Well, we'll be back.
Bill?
Yeah, we will be back in a moment.
Okay.
For Poland versus Denmark.